How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Sackboy A Big Adventure, and in today's episode we are going to do these two levels that are hidden behind this flower, right? In the previous chapter there's a flower that you had to find in a very difficult puzzle that I solved kind of subconsciously, and I don't even remember how do you fucking do it. I just kind of did it. I think you had to press two buttons, one on the left, one on the right. And that's it. And you unlocked this I mean, it wasn't hidden behind the puzzle, you were meant to find it. Oh, fuck, my watch is reflecting light, and I'm shining into my TV. Oh, whatever. Fuck it, let's go into a level. Chloe Fraser. Or is her name Chloe Freezer? I don't know. Actually. Yeah, so it's two levels taken from a future chapter that we're going to do, kind of giving us a little glimpse of what the next chapters coming up are gonna be like. This one's futuristic. You can tell because it has public transport. Like this tram that I'm standing on. I think it's a tram, I'm not sure. What's the music? Oh, by the way, the episode with the Bruno Mars Uptown Funk came out. And you know what? I didn't fucking get a copyright claim for that song. I got a copyright claim on that video for a different song. A song by deadmau5, and I'm like... Wait, there was a fucking song by deadmau5 in that episode? Well, I guess. I don't fucking know deadmau5. I don't really listen to garbage like that, but... My umbrella weapon! Fuck yeah. It's the best weapon in the game. It's not even a weapon, it's a fucking mode of transportation. That's awesome. Yeah, and I got a copyright claim for that. It's kind of a nice thing about running a small YouTube channel. I don't really give a fuck that I'm getting copyright claims, because, well, what the fuck? He actually got me with that bullshit. Can't believe that. I don't really care about getting, you know, copyright claims, because it's like, well, cool, I got a copyright claim, and what of it? Ain't like I was gonna make much money out of this fucking video anyway. I was going to make exactly zero fucking money. Jesus Christ. Did I lost my umbrella? Oh yeah, it fucking fell. Umbrella has fallen, unless I can get it back from the same spot. Yeah, I'd tell you what I did over the weekend, but I'll be honest with you. Oh no, it's gone. I didn't really do fucking much. On the Friday, I went to watch the new Deadpool movie. It was fun, but all of a sudden it turns out this movie doesn't just connect to the MCU. It doesn't really connect to the MCU, but it does connect to the X-Men movies. And I was like, well, fucking, I didn't see any of these fucking previous movies, god damn it. Really awesome fucking cameo surprises, like fucking Blade showing up and fucking... That was fucking awesome. Motherfucking Blade, dude. Dope as fuck. Blade showed up, fucking Gambit showed up? I'm not sure what's the deal with Gambit. Is he like the X-Men who'd never showed up in any of the movies or something? So they were like, well, we're gonna give He's talking about redemption and how he feels basically Wolverine. Because Deadpool just kind of takes a random Wolverine from a different universe into his, so he would help him save his world or whatever. That was kind of lame. Like, that Wolverine is just some random fucking Wolverine. Damn it, you fucking jackass. Thought there'd be another tram coming up and I'd get the other set of balls in my mouth. Well, guess these balls weren't meant to go into my mouth. Just kidding. What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm sorry, guys. I never played a video game before. They're quite a new concept for me. Yeah, so that's kind of lame. That what? It's just some random Wolverine. It's not like the Wolverine. It's just like I don't fucking know. I didn't really watch the previous Wolverine movies, so why would I really care so much about it? Yeah, and fucking Blade shows up. I don't think I mentioned that before. Blade shows up. Gambit shows up and he talks about stuff like redemption and being remembered. And I was like, wait, was Gambit like wasn't in any of the X-Men movies or something? That's why he's keep talking about actually doing something memorable? Oh, what the fuck? Where'd you came from? Also, most of that money fell the fuck away. So that sucks. If that's the case, then well, they did a pretty cool fucking Gambit. I'd say he looks accurate, he acts cool. I don't remember Gambit being French. I only remember Gambit from the X-Men cartoon. Oh shit, really? Fucking jackass. Missed this shit. I only remember Gambit from the X-Men cartoon, and in that one, he... I don't know, it was pretty cool. Guess I watched it with a dub, so I don't fucking know what the original version of him was supposed to be like. Maybe he was meant to be French. Oh man. Yeah, I don't want to spoil too much of the movie because it was fucking awesome, but music choices were great. I feel like the other variants of Deadpool were kind of underutilized. They appeared very quickly, and they had a cool fight, and then they kind of went away. Deadpool makes a joke how he's Deadpool Prime, and he's talking to all the Deadpools, but that's fucking true, he is Deadpool Prime. None of these other Deadpools matter in the movie. Like, he's the main one. We follow him throughout the movie. Also, I love how these movies make Deadpool pretty much wear his costume like 90% of the time. And when he's out of costume, it's for a joke. Like at the beginning of this movie, Deadpool just works at a car dealership or some shit with his friend Peter from the previous movie. Who's just like a guy with a mustache. That's the joke with Peter, that he's just a normal guy. That's also like at the birthday party at the beginning. What the fuck am I meant to do here? There's like a guy with a beard who looks like a biker. Oh, what the fuck? And I don't fucking remember the biker guy in the last movie, so... What? So what the... Who the fuck was this guy? Oh, you bitch. Wouldn't call this game a precision platformer, really, but... You could say this game is precisely a platformer. So yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine is really good, I recommend watching it. Even if you're not a comic book fan like me, I enjoyed it, even though I never seen any of these other movies, and I really don't give a fuck about the MCU, which this movie, you know, it's kind of the big deal, like... Deadpool's faced with a choice. Does he want to join the MCU? Or does he want to save his universe that he was already in? Oh, I fucking missed it. He goes with the universe he was already in, I guess. Because this movie kind of makes fun of that whole shared universe concept, that it was cool at the beginning, but now it's just kind of sucks. And that's fucking suck. For example, me, who never watched any of the MCU movies. Except for maybe a handful of them. Like Captain Marvel, for some reason. Like, if I wanted to get into this fucking series all of a sudden, I'd have to do fucking homework. I'd have to catch up on so much shit. One of these things that I wanted to see, because it looked kinda cool, was Moon Knight's TV show. Oh, you fucking jackass. I was so fucking close. I can attack with a trophy. Yeah, that's a great picture. Cass. Got a drink here. It's a Doge's energy drink. Cranberry and mint. What a original fucking flavor. Never had a drink that was cranberry and fucking mint. It's pretty good. It's mainly cranberries. Alright, next level. Yeah, so that was cool. On Saturday I did nothing. Played some Dark Souls, that was about it. I don't know, I beat the wolf on my first try. Oh, a music level? What song is it gonna be? I meant to jump into these. Well, the level's bumping up and down like it's supposed to be one of those music levels, but I don't really... What song is that? I don't know. It's pretty cool though. I know there's a David Bowie level in a later chapter. I think it's the space chapter that we're already in. So I guess there's two. I don't know what it is. Anybody's got a... what the fuck is it called? I don't know, like an app that finds out what song is playing. My sister has it. Oh yeah, I was thinking of like getting my sister to help me with the multiplayer levels. And I thought, you know what, I could just make that like, it doesn't have to be a bonus episode, I could just make it like, before the finale of the game, we could just simply go back and redo all the levels. How am I meant to jump up there? Oh, that's a thing. No, that's where I came from. Is it here? Is it? Oh, fuck off. That looked like it would kill me. Well, I guess it didn't. Whatever. Man, I like this game. It's a great platformer, and that's what I was going to talk about now. A game that's not a very great platformer, that I've beaten over the weekend as well. I kind of decided that, alright, I'm gonna take a little break. Just a tiny little break. From Dark Souls. And I'm gonna play something different. So I decided to re-record footage of a game that I recorded a while back. Another one of the Crash Bandicoot games that I recorded a while back, and the footage is so dog shit that I had to record it again. This time around I recorded Crash Mind Over Mutants. And I'll be honest with you fellas, that game fucking sucks. Like fucking... I always thought that Mind Over Mutants was just Crash of the Titans, but with like an attempted open world. And yeah, that's exactly what it is, but for some reason that game does more of what Crash of the Titans did, but not as good. Got him with a multiplier, that's nice. Yeah, that game just does kind of everything that Crash of the Titan does. But like a lot of the mutants oh shit, I timed it horribly. A lot of the mutant designs are worse. They were pretty cool in Crash of the Titans. Only a handful of them were redesigned in a cool way, like Spike. Spike Titan looks way cooler in my platformer. Also, this week I was faced with a choice: record more YAKUZA episodes or record more fucking Little Big Planet episodes. But I was in the mood for Little Big Planet. Such a wonderful little game that I'm not gonna get upset at. While with YAKUZA 5, I'm currently in the fucking woods hunting for fucking bears. And it's like, yeah, that's an awesome part of the game, but it does get a bit fucking repetitive at some point, and I'm just... And... I just fucking unlocked the dab, dude. I should, like, immediately get it. Look, you made Chloe cry, you fucker. When Chloe appeared first in Uncharted 2, I thought she was just like a fucking parody of Lara Croft. She fucking looked like Lara Croft in that game. British accent, a ponytail, she's hot, an adventurer. She's basically Lara Croft. And she's got her own game, which is the game we're gonna play after that. This one actually. Wait, is it? Oh yeah, it is. Next game we're gonna play is Uncharted Lost Legacy. Not as long as Uncharted 4. Not that Uncharted 4 was long, it's just that Uncharted Lost Legacy is even shorter. Which in my book is a positive, because sometimes my Let's Plays tend to get too fucking long. I hope this Let's Play won't get too long. How long is this episode, speaking of which? What the fuck, 17 minutes? That's it? Really? I was like, sure it's gonna be half an hour. I did like 2 long levels in this one. And look how much I fucked up this level. I got 1 orb in it. Might as well fucking get nothing. What a pathetic disappointment I am. Jesus Christ. I wish I could at least roll in the overworld. I think the overworld should allow you to just do all the moves you can do in levels. Like, why can't I fucking jump in it? Or roll, I can only punch. I can't do any, like, I can't practice my moves here. That sucks. I could practice the triple extended jump here that I came up with. I don't know, I bet most people fucking came up with it while playing this game. You know, the jump, roll in air, then do an attack. Kinda get an extended jump. Chapter 3, we're halfway through the game. Not yet, really, but now we're going to the underwater levels. Okay, alright. That's cool, that's cool. I ain't gonna do any of them, but not this episode. I don't think I can afford anything at Zoom unless he has some new shit for me. And yeah, Mind Over Mutants is just not as good, but it's so fucking funny playing that game because it's like the last game in the original Crash Bandicoot timeline before it got oh, what the hell? Before it got rebooted. What's this? If you remember this place, we've seen it before. It was... oh, there you go. We've seen this place. Hidden. We've seen this place from a different angle. I believe around over there. I wish I could move the camera a little bit so you could see it. But in the first chapter of the game, we had 2 underwater levels. Oh, you can kind of see a glimpse of it. Like that thing on the bottom left. That's the platform that we could access from the first chapter, which gave us like 3 levels of this chapter to do in the first chapter. I don't know why this game is doing that, but it's not like it's a big deal. It's not like it matters. It's just a fun little thing it does. But it makes me wonder, does it take away from you naturally unlocking the... I like this outfit. From you naturally unlocking the chapter. Like, you already know what chapters are up ahead. Doesn't it take away from the experience of discovering all this shit a little bit? I don't know, maybe not. Also, that gnome outfit I unlocked kind of reminds me of those gnomes that... There's like a trend nowadays, one of those annoying fucking trends for TikTok where people go around dressed as fucking gnomes. Just like in public, in like malls and shit, harassing people. What the fuck is that about? Who the fuck came up with that? It's like funny, but it doesn't really... It becomes fucking annoying when you start, like, bothering people. It's not funny anymore. You know, if you fucking do it like, I don't know, at your school on like a lunch break or something, and everybody's laughing, then it's funny. But like when you do it in a fucking store and people are bothered and they're like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And it's not really funny, and you should fucking kill yourself for it. Fucking gnomes, I hate them. Yeah, Mind Over Mutants fucking sucks. It's not that it's bad. It's just worse than Crash of the Titans, which is already by many people considered bad. By me, it's because I think it's a pretty good fucking game. Crash of the Titans. I love that game. Mainly because I played the fuck out of it as a kid. See, as a kid, it didn't bother me that Crash Bandicoot went this direction, because I was like, well, if every fucking video game I mean, if every Crash Bandicoot game would be the exact same fucking formula like the original trilogy, I would be fucking bored. I would be like, oh, look, another fucking warp zone, warp room where I just axe fucking unconnected levels from. And then I beat the game. I beat some bosses in between, and then Neo Cortex fucking dies. And it's like, okay, cool. So I think the only Crash Bandicoot game I have left to beat is Crash. I don't fucking know. I think it's Crash Wrath of Cortex. That one that I'm holding out on because it's so fucking. I hate that game. It genuinely, I don't fucking like that game. It sucks. And as a kid, I thought Wrath of Cortex was actually Crash Free because I never played Crash Free as a kid, which is a bummer. I wish I'd played Crash Free as a kid. It would have been probably a very dear to my heart childhood classic, but instead it's just like, oh, it's the third game that I never played that much because I mistook the next one for the third game, which is actually the fourth one, but they didn't number it after four. After three, actually. Some people think that Crash Bandicoot 3 is just called Crash Bandicoot Warped, but no, there's a 3 in the title. I don't know why people don't call it Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. Maybe because the 3 in the title isn't huge like it's like in Crash 2. It's like kind of hidden and obscure. It's part of the clock in the back of the Crash logo. If you look very closely, you'll be like, oh my god, I see it now. There is a 3 on the title. Yeah, there is. Pretty cool, right? Also, I think the American version, like when you had the PS1 cases, it actually said just Crash Bandicoot Warped. But on the European ones, it does say Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. Or it might be the other way around, I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck to say about Mind Over Mutants. It's just not good. It took away the skateboard, which is a huge fucking issue for me because that game is open world. But it's not open world where it's like big and open and you can go wherever you want. No, it's still linear. And you can't go anywhere you want. But the game will require you to go to one side of the map, and then they're like, okay, we got this thing, let's go back to the fucking place where we came from. And then you have to fucking traverse the same thing you fucking just did, but backwards. And it's like, well, it's didn't got any more fun because I'm doing it backwards. Just the same shit. And it sucks. I'll be honest with you, it fucking sucks. And it's so hilarious that it's kind of the finale to the original timeline before they rebooted the series. I don't mind Crash being rebooted. I don't mind series getting rebooted where the plot doesn't really matter all that much, like Crash Bandicoot. Like, sure, it had a plot and characters, but you could still have these characters just reintroduced to the series in a much better way, like Crunch actually have him be an important character instead of some fucking background Mr. T parody. And then you have stuff like Saints Row, where the story got so fucking stupid that they had no other choice but to reboot it because you couldn't fucking go any. Like, what would it become? A fucking Mass Effect ripoff where you explore space now? Fucking Saints Row killed itself. I hate Saints Row, Jesus Christ. Because after the third one, like the third one was already when it came out, I was like, okay, it's still like the third one was this alternative to Grand Theft Auto 4 at a time, where it was kind of like Grand Theft Auto 4 is this dreary, dark, fucking depressing crime drama. On the other end, you have Saints Row 3, where it's fun, goofy, and doesn't take itself seriously. There's a lot of fun stuff to do, and it's like, okay, cool, great. I love it. Still tells a gangster story, but kind of like, oh, what if these Like, it tells a story about gangsters that gotten so big that they have their own brand. And it's like, where's the gang aesthetic, like, part of it gone, missing, right? But then the fourth one is just so fucking off the wall. Like, now you're the president of the fucking states. Aliens invade and destroy the Earth, and now you're in a simulation. Like, what the fuck, even? Cars are completely pointless because you have a speed ability, which basically you can just run through the whole game. You don't need to even need fucking cars in that game. I don't fucking know why you even have them then. I hate that game. I hate the fourth one, I hate the reboot, and I hate the one that's set in hell. And I especially hate Agents of Mayhem because it was a pile of fucking steaming goat shit. Oh yeah, there's a new AVGN episode that came out recently on Glover. I gotta watch it. Cause that's the only YouTuber I still keep up with. Cause I fucking love him. Anyway, see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.